I was comfortable and set for life. But then I was awakened by an unknown face into an unknown world. Nothing seemed familiar, it was all different. I knew no one and knew nothing. But I had a feeling that I would shortly begin to understand and come to feel as if I was home. From what I've experienced in the past, it was really hard to think that I was actually in a home when I was in foster care because I was being moved around. I mean, I couldn't call the people who were taking care of me mom or dad. I never did because, I mean, these were strangers to me. It was moving around was the hardest. It was so just hard on my mind and what I might think would happen in the future. When I first walked into my permanent home, I actually got goosebumps. It was just a realization that I'm gonna stay here because it was final. I mean, everything was done and this is my home now. I mean, this is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. These are my parents. And it was just, I was speechless. I couldn't. I mean, it was hard for me to grasp the fact that I'm actually going to be adopted. I'm going to have parents again and a home that I can stay at and sleep, and it'd be my bed, my room, not just some place that I'm going to stay. It's a home to me. My meaning of home has grown into something so unique from what it used to be. I mean, now I know what a home is. A home is my parents, my dog, my guitar. I play the piano. It's everything that I am now is my home, and where I live, where I eat, sleep. So. I still sometimes look back at my life and wonder how all of these events could have happened. It seemed so unreal, like I had grown up with my new family since the beginning. I still can't picture me not being with my mom and dad from the start. Now, the world is not so new. It isn't so unknown to me. I feel I have a place and a home, and that's all that matters. A mom, a dad, a life, and a home.
Home to me is basically a safe place to go to at the end of a day, or somewhere you feel safe enough to go back to. To me, home is something that, you know, you will always cherish and love to go to. It's one big major thing about family also, or a home, is that when you walk in, you don't get treated differently. And I've seen that a lot in foster care, where you'll be treated differently than the rest of the family. So that to me is something that's painful, very painful to feel and walk into. The only way you can feel secure and safe is knowing that it's never gonna go away. No matter what you do, you're gonna turn around and it's still gonna be there. All that foster family had to do was say, I don't want this child anymore. And you go back to the agency and back to the shelter care that they had, and you know, you had to sit there and say, what did I do wrong this time? Or, you know, and I was only there for 2 years, and I had been in temporary and supposedly permanent foster placements. It would change anybody's life if they had a family, you know, that they could trust and turn to all the time. So once you adopt, you really can't go back, you know, so at least I hope not. So that's just what I've seen.
I've been like in foster homes like a lot, and like getting close to adoption is like really hard, but it's like really like fun having like people like want to adopt you, and like you learn so much about them, and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to get adopted, but like there might be like a stopping point in the process of getting adopted that like it might not work out, or like they don't want to adopt you anymore. It just happened to me like a week ago, because my caseworker found 2 families, and one of them didn't want to adopt me anymore because like they want to adopt someone else, but at least I have one family that still wants me still. One of the things I look forward in a family is they have to be normal, they have to be funny, smart, goofy. I just hope that I get adopted soon.